Madonna fans and friends, and welcome to another episode of Diva News. It's Miriam here, and we've got some great news. Of course, this was posted in her stories. The picture today is in the bag with this bag from, I'm going to butcher this probably, Auen, I think it was Auen, Guilherme told me. Um, Not sure if there's a collaboration there, but wanted to share this as it was fresh off the presses there. And of course, there are some amazing photos she posted to love the skin you're in. And as you can hear in the background, Veronica Electronica, we know that's coming on the 25th of July, but it's already charting, people. So we'll talk about that in other news, as well as an upcoming event for all the Brazilian fans and many more sections of our episodes. So thank you for joining us. Let's get into it. The headline are these amazing photos that Madonna posted with the message to love the skin you're in. Of course, it's a reference to her song Skin, with Veronica Electronica charting with that. We'll get into that in the next slide. But doesn't this make you think a little of the bedtime stories look? I love the makeup here. She's looking so amazing. Of course, everyone's talking about, once again, um, you know, that she's doing a little bit of a provocative photos and what people think of that. But I think she looks incredible. It's definitely, kind of the hair, the makeup. It's a bit of a, harkening back to those looks that she's had in the mid 90s. The Versace uh, spread that she did for the photo shoot she did with all the dresses and the glamour, but the makeup was very similar. And I'm loving it. I've been talking to other fans. They really love this look. This could be, you know, um, these would be wonderful photos for her new music. But I think, again, we're just getting some photos to go along with promoting Veronica Electronica, which in some places being released as a new album. It's being called a new album. So in a way, it's kind of exciting, just that how the media is portraying it and talking about it and coinciding with this new looks. It's nice. Again, I say, it's Pride. Maybe this is kind of our gift, to have this album and references to it and her looking back on this time. What do you think of this new look, with the new photo shoots? I'm loving it. I think it's one of my favorites that she's done so far recently. And so let us know what you think and what you think of Love the Skin You're In. Could that be reference to MDNA Skin or, obviously the song from Veronica Electronica? Maybe both, but let us know what you think. So, in other Madonna news, I just noticed a post. I think it was in the We Love Madonna Facebook group. So, I want to put a shout out there. And they were letting us know that already Skin, the collaboration remix edit, which is on Veronica Electronica, is charting. I don't have the exact chart positions, but they said this was the first time since 2019 that she's been charting. So that's amazing. Of course, I guess solo, because she did chart with The Weeknd, popular. So, but solo, this would be the first time. So it's amazing to hear that. Obviously, Skin is a song on Ray of Light that was one of my favorites when I first heard the album. And the fact that it's finally getting a life out there and getting some recognition for being such a song that was such ahead of its time just makes me so happy. I don't do the streaming because I'm still old school, but I know I need to get into it. You're right. But I'll tell you what, I'm just so happy for her because, getting those songs that are just, I mean, the Ray of Light era in itself is just incredible. And we know she did well with it, but certainly another go around. And she'd always wanted Veronica Electronica, some form of that to get out there. So I'm happy for that, that this is doing so well. And of course, you're hearing Gone, 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 which is also on the EP. I don't know. It said original demo, but I haven't heard it, listened to it if it's like this one. This is my CD that I burned back when it first came on the internet. I don't know how many years ago. And I burned it. I know, I admit it. And with Revenge, one of my favorites of her entire catalog. I love Revenge. So I put this little thing together. Um, but in other news for you Brazilian fans, there's something very exciting coming up from the 17th of June until the 29th at the, I'm going to probably mispronounce this, so please forgive me, Caixa Cultural, Caixa. So I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but they are hosting it. It's called Madonna Pop Icon, and there will be a series of movies. They say 21 films, so that sounds like most of the movies they're going to be showing, as well as her directorial movies, WE and Filth and Wisdom. And they're going to have some seminars, debates, and like a wig making seminars. I wish I had a website for you guys. I didn't get that in the article. But if anyone has any further information to where you can go and look, it says it's a free event. So, I mean, you just have to go get your tickets and go to the shows. They say they start around 8 p.m. Every day. Um, yeah, that sounds so exciting if you're in the area. And we'll see if we can post in the description or in a comment the address and time and all those where, when details for those of you that are in the area to check it out. I mean, free, that's incredible. And so I hope you all can, those of you in the area can see it, can get involved and let us know about it. Maybe we can get some photos from it and share that. But yeah, very, very exciting. 2 weeks of Madonna. Who wouldn't want to be there? So we envy you, and we look forward to hearing how it is. And if you also hear of any events in your area, let us know so we can share that with the audience. Thank you. Now it's time for Collectible Corner, and we showed this previously this week. A really cool find that I made in a thrift store years and years ago in the 90s. I found this for $2, and it was a Desperately Seeking Susan something or other. But actually, we have the mystery solved in the next slide. You're going to hear about that. Some of you were very helpful in letting me know what it was. And of course, I told everyone that it kind of injured me when I was trying to get the laser disc type thing or whatever it was to play it. Wouldn't come out. The slide, the little things that used to like click and I could get it out, or maybe I don't know how to do it right. I tried and tried and tried. I was like, I got to show everyone. And so we're still waiting on me figuring out how to open the thing. And if I do, then I'll show you what it looks like. But it's very cool, front and back, you've got some cool pictures there and just a really interesting collectible. So, and it's done very well. A lot of people watch that short, so I'm glad to be able to feature these different items in my collection. Some of them are rare, some of them are unusual, and we'll keep it going. So thank you so much for that. And also, I wanted to add in the previous slide, I forgot to say it was the curator of this event, the 2-week Madonna event, Pop Icon, Madonna Pop Icon, Pedro Modesto. So I want to give credit on that. They will be, they're the ones putting it together on all the workshops and the seminars and the movies, seeing all the movies and discussions. It sounds incredible. I know in some small way I helped to put on a Madonna birthday party in 2003 in Portland, Oregon. And that was just one night, and that was a lot of work. So I commend you, Pedro, for the hard work that you're doing to bring Madonna fans together and have an amazing, sounds like it'll be an amazing time just to be able to watch all of those movies with other fans and talk about different things about her career. So again, we'll try to get those details out to you guys in the description or in a comment. But again, I hope you enjoy this collectible, very unusual, and we'll talk more about this in the next slide. It's time for our fan feedback, and we got a lot of great comments once again from all of you for many of the different videos and shorts, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your support, for all your sharing of your memories, and of course, questions I may have that you've helped me with, as we have with this comment here. I to Fly answered the question. There was actually two people that did, and they let us know exactly what that Desperately Seeking Susan thing is, which it is. Basically, they said, and I'm paraphrasing, that this was a failed attempt at a home video by RCA back in the 80s. It was called I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. Capacitance electronic the electronic device, maybe. Now I'm forgetting what the acronym was for, but capacitance. That's such an interesting. Yeah, it didn't go very far. It was like an early stage just before the Laserdisc, RCA only. How interesting. So, obviously RCA for Madonna and with this movie. And so we got a really cool collectible out of it. And I to Fly, thank you so much for answering the question and I have some few other collectibles. I'm going to have some questions for you guys. So thank you for helping me out with some of these details. But going and moving on to our Something to Remember, June 14th, 1987 is when the Who's That Girl tour began. Oh my God, one of the favorite tour, my favorite tour. Was my first Madonna concert and first concert, July 15th for me in 1987 in Seattle. And so when Guilherme told me about this date, I was like, we have to do it. One of my all-time favorite tours. Just the energy of this show, of course, covering the True Blue album and Who's That Girl soundtrack. But I was 14. This was like one of the biggest moments of my entire life. Just that first moment that I had with Madonna, of course, was Lucky Star, and when I was 11. But that first live moment was just this amazing show. So we are remembering the Who's That Girl tour, and if you went to this tour, tell us your memories of seeing it where you were, or if you watched the DVD or VHS, tell us what your first thoughts were of this tour. And let's have some memories, you guys. I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Diva News. Once again, enjoying the latest news updates and other stuff that we shared. If you have any ideas for anything you would like us to add or any comments or suggestions, let us know in the comments. And also just want to thank all of you in this month of Pride for being here and being such an amazing community. Really, it is so very important for us to come together and celebrate and also be there for each other. So I think this is one way we can do that. Of course, our mutual love of Madonna and everything that she stands for, and eagerly awaiting the new music, of course, but also loving all the coverage lately that she's been getting. And of course, our secret photo of the week is from life.com, a great shot from the Girly Show, giving us fever. We love this concert. Every concert is special in its own way, in different ways. But the Girly Show definitely stands out with all of its theatrics and inspirations. It's one of my favorites. I never got to see live. Didn't come to the West Coast. But yes, such an amazing moment caught on camera. And don't forget to join us at Madonna Everybody Fan Club in July. We will start up Fan of the Month again. So you could be featured at the top of our group as a Fan of the Month for that month. Also, contest, we have some plans for that as well. Probably in July, we will have something to be giving away that you could win. So if you're on Facebook, look for us at Madonna Everybody Fan Club. We're also on Instagram and obviously here. Subscribe. We are doing shorts every day of the week and of Diva news every week as well. So there isn't a day you won't get a little Madonna excitement of some sort. Um, Whether it's, some of my personal collectibles or some trivia, we will have fun. And of course, once breaking news happens, we'll be on it and get it to you and share our thoughts on it. So thank you again, everyone, and I love you all. I'm sending you hugs. Stay tuned. We have great stuff coming, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Dance and sing, get up and do your thing. Thank you for joining us here at Madonna Everybody Fan Club channel, and I hope you enjoyed our latest video. I hope that you will join us here by liking and subscribing. And also, we have social media with Facebook. We have Madonna Everybody Fan Club, over 5,000 Madonna fans to join. And we have an Instagram at Madonna EFC. So make sure you check those out, as well as a page on Facebook, Madonna Everybody Fan Club, to follow. So definitely check out those social media platforms and join us there. We have contests, we have Fan of the Month, and we have features and lots of great fans to meet. But more importantly, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you comment on this video and let us know if there's anything you'd like us to talk about or any future video topics you'd like to see. And thank you again for joining our Madonna family. Music does make the people come together. Thanks, everyone.